I believe. Fingers crossed. At which point we can kick things off in earnest. It looks like YouTube is thinking about it. It's telling me I think we're running a live stream. There we go. Awesome. All right, good evening, everybody. Here we go. Tonight, it is a little bit of Riftbreaker on your Thursday evening or afternoon. Shout out to everybody. I hope you've all survived the day if you're over on this side of the Atlantic, and if you're having a good day on the other side of the Atlantic. Shout out to all my friends out at GDC. It sounds like some of them are surviving. Most of them are surviving. I haven't heard from a couple. I'm assuming it's just proving to be a sesh. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. Well, actually, there's a couple of things. Like, tonight, I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Riftbreaker. I've been looking forward to playing this. This has been on my to-do list. I keep forgetting I actually played I think I played a demo of Riftbreaker like a long time ago and never came back to it. And then I've actually been given, I was provided a key for the game from via Keymailer from the studio, from EXOR Studios, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. But very quickly, before we do that, first of all, I got a few things I need to fix, including stopping this download that's happening on Steam in the background when it shouldn't be. How dare you try and push this? But yeah, like actually, very quickly, I just thought I'd talk about this while I'm on the stream. Some stuff that I'd ordered finally turned up, which was quite exciting. So, I kickstarted right here. So I've used one of the, oh, it actually slides right open. That's really nice. So I've actually been using a Genki dock now for a couple of years. And one of the reasons that they are very useful is if you need a second, like one for traveling, but actually the other reason is if you need a dock to take with you when you're traveling elsewhere and you need a portable dock for notably things like your Steam Deck and your Switch. So that's it there. Very simple. I've got the UK adapter for it, but as you can see at the back, you can plug in USB-C connection, HDMI connection, and then power. So what you do is you plug in a device using a USB-C into this, and then you can HDMI out to a screen. So for example, if you've ever seen any of the videos I've done over the years where I had Switch footage in it. So even recently we did, I did the design dive on Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. So that, I use one of these, I actually use a Mark 1, it's sitting down below my desk, and that's my Switch dock for upstairs, because my actual Switch 2 dock is in the other room, it's in like the lounge area of the house. So that's quite neat. So I really like these. Also, the problem was, I don't know if anybody saw the stream I did last year on Metroid Prime 4, but these older docks didn't have the power capacity for the Switch 2 when it was really working properly. So the one I've got here under my desk, the Mark 1 of the Covert dock, works fine when I'm playing Switch 1 games. But when I started trying to play a Switch 2 game on it, nope, it did not work. However, they've said that these do actually work on Steam Deck and Switch 2, although to be fair, the original one largely worked on Switch 1 as well, on Steam Deck as well. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. So yeah, I just thought I would plug that because I'm excited to try it out sometime. I'll need an excuse to play a Switch 2 game perhaps on stream, or actually I think I need to record a Switch 2 game or two for an upcoming video. Not that we're actually covering any of them just yet, but what's that? Oh, it's just the it's the cable, USB-C cable. But, you know, we might have some up here in some design dive videos coming up. Right. And then I need to get back, actually, to playing, what was it? I need to play, I was playing Resident Evil Requiem over the weekend. I haven't picked it up since. I have since actually refrained from doing it any further, and who knows, we'll see what comes of that. I actually do want to go back and play it some more. I just haven't had the opportunity to do so yet. work has been kind of crazy, and then I thought, oh, maybe I'll keep it as like a streaming thing. Maybe I'll keep it as a streaming thing. Who knows? All right, tonight let's get into it. I'm going to play a little bit of Riftbreaker. So this is it's kind of it's an interesting one. It's a kind of mishmash of lots of different things at once. If you're this is developed by EXOR Studios, who are based out in Poland, I believe. And the thing about their games is that they tend to be a mishmash of genres. So I played a lot of the last game they put out, which was XMorph Defense, which I remember playing on I think I played that on the original Switch, and that was sort of a tower defense game, but it was also a top-down space shooter. And so this one is a kind of top-down hack and slash with real-time strategy and tower defense elements in it. So I'm kind of intrigued. I played a little bit of it before, like I say, but I haven't actually had a chance to properly play through it. But yeah, let's just get right in. Also, apologies to anybody who was in the chat. I think I had it accidentally on subscriber-only mode, which will be fine. But yeah, so I briefly booted this up earlier just to check it out and make sure that I could actually run it. Everything was all tickety-boo. But yeah, let's get into this and check it out.
Riftbreaker Ashley reporting successful jump procedure.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
Houston, I've spotted something near the LZ. It's closing in.
Monsters. Hey, Boffin. Yes, indeed. I don't know if I ever actually finished XMorph Defense. I played a ton of it though.
Rift jump success.
I really enjoyed it for what it was. It's kind of, I think it's one of those games, like if you dig it, you will click. If you click with it, you click with it really hard, you know?
Roger that.
So this is their follow-up, and
Ashley,
it's funny, I actually remember
to secure our presence here.
meeting or chatting. I had a call with this studio, like pre-COVID, back when this game was in development. And one of the reasons for that was it was just a kind of an exploratory meeting that came about courtesy of.
It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us.
I was doing a big consultancy gig at the time for Intel Gaming, and they were just trying to get me to meet with some of their partner studios and who they were working with. And I remember having a very brief meeting with some of the guys at EXOR, and they were telling me about this game they were working on, and nothing ever came of it, but I remember us having a very interesting conversation about trying to maximize about pathfinding challenges with pathfinding. And then I saw this game come out and I'm like, oh right, yeah, that's why they had a thing about pathfinding, because this game has got a lot of NPCs running around pathfinding at once. They do use flow field path. I thought as much. I did wonder, because also that makes a huge amount of sense for a game like this, right? Because you've got a huge number of units all converging on known locations. Did they ever actually publicly state that somewhere? Is there a source or whatever? Because I was literally just writing the chapter of the pathfinding chapter in Goal State recently, and I was bringing up examples of games that used flow field pathfinding, and it was like, you know, Supreme Commander, and you know, even things like, technically, I guess, things like
let's place it close to a carbonium deposit. This will help us speed
Micro
up
Machines is
resource
kind of doing that. Right, so this is an interesting kind of level so I think the levels are kind of procedurally generated within the biome. Hey Jack, how you doing? Here we're playing Giant Robot Landscape Simulator. Very much so. So actually, let me have a quick look at the layout, because...
What's this?
This shouldn't be here. It's an error in the simulation's construct. This
Okay.
environment has been created by combining long-distance quantum scans of Galatea 37 and other known planets that share similar properties.
Bloody hell.
Gathering all of this data has taken many years, and we were only able to scan a small fraction of the planet.
It's enough to know that we can survive there. I can't wait to make the jump. Everything is going to be new there and waiting to be studied and explored.
And waiting to eat us.
Let's
And
not
waiting
get
to eat
dramatic,
us.
Mr. Riggs. A 5 meters tall mech suit with miniguns and power blades
All right.
should be enough to fend off a few hungry creatures.
I'm trying to find any other, like, resource deposits. Is it... Yeah, it doesn't look like I can really get around that way easily. Because I need to start building a base. So Oscar, there are articles previously written by the team I might not be able to link to. If you're in the Discord server, you could post it in there. We have a links and resources, like kind of page or channel in the Discord. That might be a good place to put it. All right, this seems like a better place to...
There's
Oh my god,
more than
okay,
a
this is
single
bad.
species
I've
of
just
creatures
immediately
around this
found
nest. We should be careful.
a huge nest of enemies. So, hang on, to go back, well, there are articles on it. All right, I need to go and dig this shit out. Thank you so much. Because that would be a good example. Shit, I need to change weapon. You're right, to address Oscar's question, it normally has avoidance built in, because what you're doing with flow field pathfinding is it's sort of the inverse of traditional pathfinding. So with regular pathfinding, you figure out you want to how to get from A to B, whereas with flow field pathfinding, you're trying to figure out how to get everything to everything from one location. But so with a flow field, you can kind of go, all right, well, what's the path to get from any other, like if you imagine that this whole level is broken up into an X by Y grid, how do I get from any square in that grid to this location? Now that can be great for a character going out, but also it's great when you have lots of characters who all want to target one place, so they can all, and that's why it's called flow fields, they kind of zigzag into it. Now, if you actually watch the, I don't know if you've seen the video we did about, oh there we go, they're actually damaging the tree for me, which helps. If you ever saw the video that we did about a plague tale.
Destroyed the nest. Even though there were multiple species of creatures around.
One of the things we talk about is they actually did bake the obstacles into the flow field.
If the Galatian creatures are really going
Because
to be
what they were able to do is, you know, every tile that has an obstacle in it, they would put on, they would actually ensure that every adjacent tile forced all the characters to either go around it if they were heading towards something, or actually for the rats, they pushed them away from the obstacles to prevent them bunching up near them. Because then there's a potential they could, like, if there was too many rats, they would actually like fall over a wall or something, which they shouldn't be able to do.
We can learn.
Right. I'm not supposed to be doing this just yet. I'm far too early. Flow field at a top level and slow amount. Right, so that's the thing I'm interested in about Riftbreaker, because like there's such a huge number of enemies that characters are having to do this for at once, and also as you can see, I'm running around. So it's going to have to force it to dynamically like recalculate fairly frequently. So they'll probably like cache it and then like kind of time slice it perhaps over a period of time. All right.
This looks like a hive of
Oh no,
some
I'm being chased by
Let's
something.
look inside to see if it's
I've just
occupied.
noticed. Ooh, bloody hell. I don't think I can lose that thing now. It's going to just follow me in perpetuity, I'm assuming.
HQ construction in progress. Sometimes I wish we could fast forward this part of the simulation.
Captain Novak, let me remind you that even though this is a simulated training exercise, you are expected to perform as if it was your real mission on Galatea 37.
Right, I'm just
We need
gonna...
to expand the base. Let's build a carbonium factory.
Oh no, I think it's destroying it.
Yes, we've got much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
I'll leave a bunch of mines down for it to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to like leave a bunch of booby traps now. Yeah, I'm assuming that thing's just attacking my base. How dare you?
Ashley, we really need that carbonium factory.
I know we do, but right now, thankfully, this big dumb thing has taken the factory as a priority over me. Too late! No, it's just... No, it's dead, thank goodness. Alright. So, I've kind of broken the... I kind of broke this tutorial a little bit, I think, because I accidentally went off and did a whole bunch of stuff that I wasn't supposed to do just yet. Right, let's get back to building a factory. I'll build it exactly where I had it. And then, I want to build a little factory that sits on top of the... And this just like auto mines the resource. Also, I inadvertently like actually
Our base will require
captured a lot more resource than I needed at this point in time.
Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants. Wind turbines and carbonium power plants.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective, but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination
All
of
right,
these power
there we go.
sources. We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also,
So-
remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation.
There was another
even if power lines
supply
are not
over
visible.
here.
Ashley, I'm detecting a lot of movement to the west. We should build up a defensive perimeter around the base.
Let's set up some walls and sentinel towers. Focus our defenses on the western direction. They never changed the beginning of this exercise.
Captain Novak, we all know your renowned scientific background, but your combat performance in the previous simulation was far from spectacular.
I am running out of weapons as well, so I actually need to go and
never my
Oop.
area of expertise.
Since you've already done this a couple of times, we've introduced some new additions to this course. We'll see what your area of expertise really is.
We need to go and build some defense.
I don't have enough AI
Whoa.
cores to support any more defensive towers. You will need to construct additional AI hubs to expand our defenses.
AI
Remember to
hubs.
build more
What could
power
possibly
plants
go wrong?
Before you do that, AI hubs consume a lot of energy.
And let's leave some gates. Nope, whoops, wrong thing. And then I need to build power nodes to kind of drag the energy out where I need it. There we go. Yes, armory. I know I need to do the armory pretty soon. Forget which one. I'll do it. It does it in the tutorial. I know this because I actually played a tiny bit of the tutorial just to make sure it worked, and then logged off. At lunch. So there we go. And then
These basic defenses should give us a bit of security, but we should try to surround our entire base with walls. And
I've done
defensive
that
towers.
already. I'm way ahead of you.
I strongly advise you to construct an armory. It will allow us to craft new weapons and upgrades. And also
yes, armory.
manufacture
There we go.
repair kits, as well as other usable items.
And it will produce more ammunition for your guns. Yes, that is an important building.
All right. Armory. There we go.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position. Prepare to fight.
We're ready for them, Mr. Riggs. Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
Oh no, I think we're now consuming more energy than we are generating. We need to fix that. Oh, here they come. Ah, get out there. There we go. I was in the wrong menu. Like everyone's telling you to build the armory, but I didn't know which icon the armory was.
Hostile creatures in the base's vicinity.
Well done, Captain Novak. The purpose of this training exercise is to prepare you for intense combat situations. This simulation is based on our long-distance scans of Galatea
What's
37.
happening
They
over
may or
there?
may not be accurate. You will be alone out there. There will be no communication back home until you can stabilize a rift portal back to Earth. You will have to rely only on your skills and your mecha suit.
Mr. Riggs is the only companion that I need. We can handle the unknown. Just let us do our job.
The armory-shaped icon. Oh, of course.
Use it to
Clearly.
craft new items. It will also automatically manufacture ammunition for my weapons. Ashley, we should further secure and expand our base. You can build more defenses, or go out and clear out hostile creatures' nests to prevent further attacks.
We didn't have any time to study the creatures that are attacking us. The only thing we can do right now is to fight them or strengthen our defenses. We'll need a steel factory to build more towers. We'll have to find an ore deposit to build one.
All right, there we go. So what do I need to do? Find an ore vein to build an ironium factory. Okay. Just randomly go and find an ore vein. There we go. So I've actually now got my, I noticed now my weapons are reloading, so that's good. Let me quickly, what else can I build?
Not enough carbonium.
All right, there was me like, yeah, let's just build a whole bunch of these, but we should maybe go out and find some more resource. So I need to go and find an ore vein. Which is over here to the east.
This looks like a large deposit of ore. Build a steel factory in this area and power it with a carbonium power plant.
Excuse me, folks. So it's funny, I just finished playing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which is like, hey, what if we just fight back against these evil human colonists who come down here, kill everything, and then like steal all our resources? And now I play Riftbreaker, where we are the opposite. Right, so yeah, put that there, and then build that. Oh, is that 2 sets of Ironium ore? That's nice. And I'm assuming at that point, because we've... Oh no, I can actually still set something up to mine the remaining ore that's there. That's good.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, we've got steel production up and running.
Ashley, I would strongly advise you to place a rift portal near this factory. This way, we can quickly get back to this location.
We need another AI core.
It would also be advised to place additional sentinel towers to defend this outpost.
I know.
Remember to connect the towers to the power grid using energy connectors.
There we go. Get some turrets in.
Sentinel towers are ready. They should be able to fend off small groups of attackers.
No, I don't want that. There we go. Nope. Oops, I didn't mean to press that button. Oh, I need to put power. There we go. Oh, you're kidding me, those two don't connect. Right. And then, are we generating enough power?
Select any of the available rift portals to instantly teleport to that location. Traveling through rifts is almost instant and doesn't consume any resources.
Right, so I don't... Oh no, I can just... Oh, there's a rift built into that.
I'm detecting hostile creatures heading towards our new mining outpost.
They're not going to give us a break, are they?
I do not have sufficient... Yeah, I do not have sufficient power
Base is under attack.
for what I'm doing. That's a problem. Oh no, they're actually now attacking that base. I better go and take care of
Tower
it.
destroyed.
Oh,
One of
you're
our
kidding.
walls has been destroyed.
No, let me take the... Oh, shit in hell. By the time I get there, they'll have leveled the entire thing. Excuse me. Yeah, they will have actually leveled the entire thing by the time I get there.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
I know.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Uh-oh. So apparently this, like, so the version that we've got here, this is like the deluxe edition or whatever, and they've, like, it's got, the version they sent me was like all the DLC, and it's also got, like, they apparently just added like a co-op mode as well, which is quite
We
exciting.
should return there quickly.
The HQ has a permanent rift portal. We can rift jump to its location at any moment. Let's go.
Oh, you're fucking kidding. Like, I've not even finished fixing this place up. Fine, fine, fine. They're coming to attack here, so... Okay. Oh, here they come.
Base is under attack.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
It's getting cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain.
The game does a good job with like the kind of systemic effects and stuff like that of like me burning down all the...
This rain is harmless to our base, but it decreases solar panel efficiency until it stops.
Well, of course it decreases solar panel efficiency. Oh no. I was like, oh hey, is it all okay? But yeah, most of that got repaired quite easily. None of that needs repaired, right? It's all good. Ooh, so now I can craft... Oh god, there's so many things. So many things! I'm curious to see how much micro goes into it towards the latter stages. My old brain can only handle so much. Like, yeah, right, so hang on, this is... I've already got one of these. So... Alright, it's just more powerful if I craft it. I don't have one of those. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I found that was one of the biggest challenges of playing XMorph, is that XMorph gets quite hectic towards the end game. That you really, there was sometimes I'd have to go and play a mission like 3, 4, 5 times to really go away and actually realize what I was meant to do in order to like succeed. Free ore, because why not? Well, I have a lot more ore than I actually... I'm actually generating more energy than I need at the moment. That's pretty good. So maybe I was biffing something else up there in terms of how the energy was distributed. Destroy the nest to the west. Oh, here we go.
The rain is over.
Oh, here they come, jeez. Leave some mines behind me as I go. There we go, total this thing.
We've cleared out this nest. This will decrease the strength of their attacks.
Let's gather all the research samples and rare resources that were in this nest. We can study them later and use them to craft better equipment.
Yes, harvest their
It looks like we've
resources.
cleared them out. Let's hope this will give us some time to build up our base.
So this is still at the tutorial level. This isn't even like the actual like campaign as yet.
Warning! I'm detecting a huge swarm of enemy creatures heading towards our base. It's showing up on my seismic detectors.
Oh shit, here we go.
It's much bigger than anything we've seen before.
We don't have much time. We have to set up as many defensive towers as we can. Also remember to build up more walls and lay all the mines that we can.
All right.
Our rhodium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I don't need a lamp. I need more. Oh, I can't do it until I build more AI cores. It's fine. Need to build them far enough in that they don't get in the way of everything else. In the meantime, we should probably build layers of defenses. That makes it harder for them to get in. Right, that's enough on this side. Yes, like an ogre. Oh god, now we're actually running out of ironium. Shit! Right, make sure these get power. I think I built too many turrets there. The button clicked too many times.
I can sense the hostile swarm moving closer towards our base. This attack is going to be much bigger than anything that we've seen before.
I know, you
We
keep
still have some
fucking
time, Mr.
telling me.
Riggs. We can set up multiple layers of walls around our base and place as many defensive towers as we can. You can also use your drill to excavate additional resources if our factories are producing them too slow.
Captain Novak, you're not the only candidate for the mission to Galatea 37. You'd better up those combat statistics if you want to qualify for that jump. We're investing too many resources into this mission just to send a scientist that's going to be eaten by a pack of angry animals. Show us that you can survive out there.
What else
Yes,
can I
sir.
do? Let's put some mines down.
Weather conditions are changing. Wind speed is increasing.
I don't have
Wind
enough
speed is at an exceptional high. Wind turbine efficiency is at maximum.
maximum wind turbines. Okay, so it looks like they're all coming from the south and kind of to the southwest, so hopefully we can hold that off. The only problem is we ran out of ironium, so... Oh shit. No, bollocks. We're not here yet.
Base is under attack.
Grab some ironium while I can. Well, my problem was I accidentally, I lost the ironium harvester. No. Ironium factory, that's what I need. Right, let's just hope upon hope that they just leave that alone. And then I'm just going to get more ironium. Waiting for that ironium. There we go, the ironium counter is going up. Oh, I need an entrance.
Wind
Right.
speed is returning back to typical values. Wind
Now-
turbine efficiency returning to normal.
Oh, turrets!
The alien swarm is approaching. Shields enabled. Maximizing power output.
This is it, Mr. Riggs. Ready your guns. Let's show them what we can do.
Nope, nope, wrong thing. Let the fence do the first big bout of damage. Or take the brunt of it at least.
Base is under attack.
Base will be fine. Me, I'm worried about.
There is a breach in our walls.
I'm aware. Oh no, lost power. We've lost power. What's happened?
Destroyed.
There we go, get some health.
Base is under attack.
I think we're doing alright here.
Ashley, we've defeated the first attack.
Oh, okay. Just the first wave.
Repair whatever you can. There should be more of them coming.
This attack was a lot stronger. I don't know if we can hold out much longer. Wild animals don't behave like that. They shouldn't act like a sentient army.
You
Oh,
are
so
going
we-
to an alien planet full of unknown life forms. Do not assume that you know what kind of dangers might be lurking there.
Yeah,
Your
this is our
primary objective
problem. The
is to
wind
survive.
ain't
If
stopped.
something is trying
We've
to
got
kill
very
you,
low
it
wind
doesn't
and there's
matter
no
if
sun
sentient
and
or
it's
not.
night time, so I'm not generating enough power.
More enemies are headed towards our base.
Oh no shit.
Things are escalating quickly. We have to gear up before the second wave hits our walls. Let's show them who they're dealing with.
Although the problem is I need power. And I ain't got enough power. Because the sun doesn't come up just yet. I'm kind of like sitting here waiting for power to emerge and I'm like, no. There we go. Yeah, spam wind turbines. Let's just hope upon hope the wind picks up in the next like 5 minutes. In that space to put the wind turbines. There we go, the sun's coming up. Give me solar. Give me as much energy as you can give. Press 1 to... Oh, is that what that button
More
is?
enemies are headed towards our base.
Ah,
Threat level
yes.
maximum.
I'm disabling all secondary systems and diverting all power to your guns. It's either us or them.
Ah, could have done with one of these before. Never thought of that. Oh, a lot of bigger boys this time.
Base is under attack.
Oh my god, that's a lot. Nope, don't do that. That's how you damage the...
One of our walls is being destroyed.
One of them? Right now, one isn't my concern. It's the other 500 that are about to be totaled.
Weapon dropped.
Nope.
We can try
Damn
to
it.
recover it later.
Come on, respawn.
Tower destroyed.
Oh boy.
There is a breach in our walls.
We're pulling you out, Captain Novak. You weren't meant to survive this final attack wave. It should serve as a reminder that you should never underestimate the threat.
You're not supposed to survive, but you know, you're doing too good a job. That's clearly what's happening right now.
Was satisfactory. You can start preparing for your trip to Galaxy
Jesus.
37. Congratulations.
I like how
Novak.
that ends the prologue by going, oh yeah. This gets a lot worse. Oofed. All right. There's a bunch of mods apparently. Oh, that's quite cute. Ultimate defense towers. Making them much more effective in other things. Oh, so you can actually win the prologue. Okay. Normal difficulty, I think. Yeah, I also noticed this. There's like a Twitch thing, a Twitch integration, where you can get people to like modify and affect the game as you play. But then the bulk of, I was going to say, there's only about 20 people watching us on stream, and most of them are on YouTube anyway. Oh, hang on. So
Ashley reporting successful jump procedure.
not making me.
Rift jump successful. All systems check. Gravitational strength.
This isn't the prologue again, is it? Did I accidentally like load the same thing?
IG. Atmospheric pressure within safe levels. Magnetic field check. Error. Repeat magnetic field check.
Hang on. Because there was a continue option on the... Oh. Whoops. I pressed the wrong thing. My bad. I actually killed the entire game. Okay. Bear with me. No, it's fine. All right. So I was doing the right thing, and then I just killed the entire game on the stream. Brilliant. Any second now, I'll be back. 2 seconds. Oh dear. That was amusing. Oh, it's getting warm in here. Hang on. Open a window. The start of the campaign is similar to the prologue. Okay, right. That was my confusion because it played the same video again. And so then I'm thinking, hang on, am I just playing the same thing all over again? Right. Crisis averted. Right, we'll just story campaign, normal, start. Galatea 37. skip this. We've seen this campaign. We've seen this video now like 3 times. Calibrating navigation, establishing terrain grid. So it must be pre-caching a lot of navigation around the environment based on just the general state of the environmental, like the area, because it's procedurally generating the terrain, right?
Rift jump successful. All systems check.
That's a shame. We started the last one right next to a deposit.
Atmospheric pressure.
Oh, there's one. There's one there. That'll do.
Magnetic field check. Error. Repeat magnetic field check with stationary equipment. Star system positioning check. Milky Way galaxy. Sycorax belt. Planet Galatea 37. Ashley. We arrive.
Welcome to Galatea 37, Mr.
All right.
Riggs.
Let's give it a go.
It's so beautiful here. Virtual simulations on Earth were good, but this is amazing. An alien tropical paradise. And we're the first humans to experience it.
I'm not exactly human. You have a
What
few
is
parts
the-
missing as well. And the paradise part is also left to be determined.
Right.
Remember your training, Ashley. We should set up a base as soon as possible.
He's very dismissive of her.
Just a bit. But you're right. There's no going home until we can construct a functioning rift station. Let's start with the basics.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
Headquarters construction is in progress. This is going to be our main base of operations on Galatea 37, our new home.
We have to
Actually,
protect this
let's
building
just
at
build
all
a power
costs.
plant.
You will be teleported here whenever I am critically damaged. There is no other backup if this building is destroyed.
That's basic training, Mr. Riggs. Let's focus on the less obvious things.
I am required to remind you of basic protocol, even if we've
And
done this
then
before.
get factory.
We need to expand the base. Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
I'm doing
Yes,
it. I'm
we've got
doing
much
it.
more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
Hang on, I can't see. Sorry, nature, but fuck you. Uh-oh.
Our base will require huge amounts of power to operate. Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants. Wind turbines and carbonium power plants.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective,
All right.
but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources. We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation. Even
All
if
right,
power
let's get
lines
some
are
extra
not
power
visible.
sources set up.
Ashley, I'm sure that
So
our
I kind of
presence
like that
will
it's
not
like a
go
mixture
unnoticed.
of like
We should build up our base as quickly as possible.
you know, you're doing base construction, you're doing a bit of hack and
Standard protocol
slash,
advises
it's
to
tower
set up
defense.
walls
Like
and sentinel
it was one
towers
of
around
the things I
base.
really liked about
However,
XMorph
I
Defense was it was sort of it was these
don't
multiple
expect much
genres that are all
aggression
kind of
from
coming together in a way that was
So far,
quite punchy
it looks
and
like the long-range quantum
kind of
scans
fun.
were very accurate. The local fauna and flora appear almost exactly like during training. Follow the protocol, Ashley.
The environment in the simulation was very accurate, that's true. But the scenario was crafted by Riftbreaker Command. They usually focus on the brute force aspect of these missions.
Do you want to run
All
a
right.
brute force training? This is a simulation.
You never give up, do you?
Do you?
Okay, Mr. Stubborn. I guess it won't hurt to set up some solid defenses, just in case.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Captain Novak.
we'll set up defenses
You're
here
welcome,
and
Mr.
then
Riggs.
there's another deposit over there. So if we can clear, we could actually just turn this whole area into our own designated space, as it were. Come on. Let's see. And now we're generating more energy than we need. So, but we should stockpile for fear of the next time we run out of energy, which happened during the that happened during the prologue. We need to start building up AI cores as well at some point. Yep.
Not enough carbonium.
I know. Oh dear. Okay. All right, great. That is huge good news. Shradda, if you're watching this, inbox, good news. So yeah, like, so I was, as I mentioned when I did the stream on Saturday, like this time a year, I'm usually at GDC. I opted not to go this year. I wanted to stay home, both because I wasn't feeling particularly confident about GDC as a whole. There's also America. But frankly, I have so much to do. We are really trying to get some more work put together.
I strongly advise you to construct an armory.
Oh, we have an incoming attack in 3 minutes. Shit.
Weapons and upgrades, and also manufacture field repair kits,
I
as
need-
well as other usable items.
Right, but I
And
need
we'll produce
fucking
more ammunition for your guns. Yes, that is an important building.
ironium for that. I haven't found any ironium yet.
Carbonium storage is
Oh,
full.
there we go.
Build more storage facilities.
Wait, hang on. Digging. I mean, this would work great in theory if there was... if there was any way to generate electricity for it. But yeah, we've just been very busy. We're trying to get a lot more work coming in. You know, we need to... I am AI in games as a whole, we're all right, like kind of financially for the
Base
time
is
being.
Under attack.
But, oh fucking hell, I just left. But, you know, that money only lasts us so long, and a lot of that money is being used to kind of carve us out free time to work on getting Goal State done for, still on track, hopefully for kind of early summer for that to launch. Excuse me. And so we're kind of at that point of, right, we need to get some more work coming in. And we've had lots and lots of meetings with various game studios and everything else, which has been quite exciting. We just haven't got it over the line yet. And, well, judging by my inbox, we are very close to signing a project, which I can't talk about it at the moment. We're doing a kind of first phase, and then that might become something more substantial in the future. But it's with a very big AAA studio, which is quite exciting. I can't say who or what. I am under NDA on all of this, but very exciting prospect for us. And then I just had another email about a completely unrelated thing where someone went, oh, by the way, any chance we could maybe have a conversation about blah. And we also have a meeting with another big company. We had a very big meeting. We had a meeting with a very big company last week. We've got another one tomorrow. Just lots and lots of meetings. And of course, at the same time, we're trying to get sponsorship sorted out for this year's conference. I'm trying to finalize the venue for this year's conference. Just lots of things happening, and I do not have enough of that yet. That is disappointing. So yeah, it's just, I have a lot of work to do. Like today alone, I did so much goal state, which was great. I did some writing on goal state. I cleaned up 3 chapters worth of scripts, so we can record them as videos soon. And then I'll probably start recording tomorrow, because I was going to record them today and then I just didn't have the time.
I guess you were right about setting up more defenses. We'll have to handle this ourselves. Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
Yeah, the factories are an interesting kind of challenge there, aren't they? In terms of like getting it all in. Right, here we go. Whatever's coming is about to happen, because they were like, right, checkpoint. Oh, of course, they're coming from that direction, and I don't have. I don't have a flamethrower. No, you don't, you little shits. On the bright side, that was relatively harmless.
Ashley, are you still skeptical about the local creature's level of aggression?
I'm
No, I am
skeptical about
not.
the procedures for prepping this planet for colonization. Humanity lost its love for nature after the Yellowstone eruption. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try to preserve this ecosystem.
Earth is barely habitable at this point. We have to secure Galatea 37 for colonization and resource extraction as soon as possible.
We need to colonize this planet because we fucked up our previous one.
Is unnecessary.
That's not entirely true. Other rift-breaking missions have already secured a number of resource-rich planets for humanity. We're not on the brink of extinction.
Our goals
There we go. Turrets are doing their job.
Survival and security is the top priority. Damage to the ecosystem is inevitable. You wanted to come here yourself, and you knew what has to be done. Are you doubting the mission?
I know what has to be done. That's not the point. Galatea
I like
has
that,
to be
you know,
prepared for
I've
colonization.
got,
I don't doubt that. If I didn't come here myself, then
I've
someone
got kind
else
of
would have.
BT.
I believe
I'm
that we
chatting
can
with
do
kind of
this in a
BT
better way.
7274
We have to
here, who
defend
is
ourselves and secure the necessary
also
resources
just
to set up the rift
a bit of a
station.
fascist,
But
it seems.
We don't have to destroy all the wildlife we encounter. Humanity doesn't need another stripped-down factory world. If we want to progress as a species, then we should study this planet and learn how to blend with the environment and prepare a safe home for humanity.
There we go.
Wind speed is returning back to typical values. Wind turbine efficiency returning to normal. It looks like we have the base up and running. If you'd like to construct more advanced buildings, you'll have to upgrade the headquarters building. Unfortunately, this process also emits a lot of high-frequency energy waves.
Which I'm assuming
Creatures
attracts
are clearly drawn to our energy
everything
emissions,
when you try
so
and do
will
it.
be like an alarm bell for them. We should strengthen our defenses before upgrading the HQ.
Very good. Alright, I have successfully bled dry all the resources that I got. But we will continue to build.
Armory construction finished. We can now use it to craft new items.
Oh, thank
It will
goodness.
also automatically manufacture ammunition for my weapons.
Okay. Oh, and I need more AI cores. So I can make more turrets. So yeah, like I say, I would usually build a GDC right now. I decided not to. I really wanted to focus on, well, one, goal state. We've got a lot of goal state work we need to get done. We've got videos that are in development right now. the conference, Alex. So I've been visiting the site that we hope to run our 2026 conference at. I should actually be doing a follow-up meeting. I think Sally and I are going to go over when she gets back from GDC. But there's just been lots of little bits and pieces needing done, and it's mostly, you know, it's Shradha and I that are doing the bulk of that for the conference right now, and then of course stuff on our own work. And so it's just been a little hectic. And I was at, if you saw in the community tab a couple of weeks ago, or in the newsletter, I was at the Gamescom Leadership Summit a few weeks back, and that already required a lot of my energy and time. So it was like, you know what, let's deploy, like, use me at an appropriate level and not overdo it. Like, let's not run risk of just burning me out too much, even though I am quite tired at the moment. We're doing a lot of extra hours to get everything together, but it's exciting, and it's slowly beginning to manifest. So we've done a few projects with some companies already this year, which was great, but small work, nothing substantial. But then there's the one that looks like it's very much about to come together, which will run next month, and then we've got a few other projects that are, these are all bigger and more substantial, and, like, you know, the last few have been like, they've kind of helped us break even for the month. You know, our outgoings are about what we're making. And then, like, the next couple of months, if all this stuff comes together, this is going to be, oh, hey, we're actually pulling in a good chunk of cash that will keep us in a decent spot for a few months, you know, for, like, a good portion of the year, which is nice. Right, I need more Ironium in order to start crafting these weapons. Armor plating, ooh. Right, well, I'm not daring to update the base until I think we're in a good enough position that I've, you know, got enough resource, I've leveled myself up and all this sort of stuff.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Oh, okay. Carbonium isn't our problem. Or no, actually it is, because we don't really have that many carbonium storage facilities, so I should go and fix that at least. Now I've ran out of carbonium because we're using it for the storage. I'm finally beginning to kind of process what's happening in the top right corner. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see it behind the chat, but hang on, if I briefly turn the chat off, I think that, there we go. You can see up the top right, I've got all this information telling me about what's our rate of Ironium and Carbonium, like, gains, but also, like, we're actually bleeding energy, so I need to go and fix that. I need to make sure that we're actually producing more energy than we currently are. That's kind of neat. Alrighty. Yeah, I kind of biffed my carbonium boring, the placement there. Actually, what is that? I move some of these things and just get them out of the way, and then that'll mean I can No, oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. I just destroyed my front door. No. Yeah, I actually did completely biff that, so never mind. Fine, that'll do. Okay, we're kind of reducing a little bit more energy now, which is nice. And then maybe have some spare solar panels kicking about or something just in case.
Crafting completed.
All right. And then, nope. Oh, that wasn't. Is that what I meant to do? Right hand. Oh, equip. There we go. Cool. Great. Was there anything else I could craft at this point? Got the sword. No upgrade. Oh yeah, I can craft that.
Crafting completed.
Was that? Did that automatically get applied though? I don't know. No, there we go. Nice. Great. Okay. So the game's been suspiciously quiet. We can probably start. Yeah, well, I think I might explore briefly, see what else there is to see. Cutting through everything. Oh, save in progress. Oh, a geyser. Can I build something on a geyser? No. Not yet, anyway. Oh, is that another ironium deposit? Ooh, nom. There we go. Oh, look at that. The ironium consumption is now just... You can build on the geothermal fence later. Alright, thanks, Boffin. Oh yeah, there was this place. I don't feel like I built sufficiently here. Yeah, because right, I need to do a better job of building on these things in the future. Yeah, leaving the AI core out here is not the smartest of moves, but what the hey. Could probably do with also finding another Arbodium core or what have you. Oh, there we go. There's a nice little carbodium core area. Generating a healthy amount of electricity. That's good. Yes, indeed. Oh, can you? Ah, I didn't. Oh, wow. This map is a lot bigger than I thought it was. That's interesting. We need to be producing more energy here. Still not producing enough energy. Come on. All right, we are producing. And then, yeah, you're right. I should probably go and build a portal somewhere over here. Check the energy levels here are going to be fine. Yep, looks good. And here as well. Generating surplus energy. Right. Back here. I think I actually got everything out of the armory that I could. Yep. Cool. All right. How do I upgrade the headquarters building? Do I have to do that? Database, orbital scanner. Okay. Air power upgrade. There we go.
Headquarters upgrade in progress. This will attract a lot of attention.
We should reinforce our defenses as much as we can. Things are going to get very hot very soon.
And they're coming from that away.
I am glad we are back on the same page about properly securing our base.
We can't save this world if we let it kill us. Hey, Mr. Grumpy?
Why do you insist on calling me names?
I hope you're not offended, are you?
No, that would be inefficient.
Come on, Riggs. Let's not be so serious. I had to give you a better name than what they called you.
Rift Jump and Exploration Megasuit Mark IV, Griffin variant. What is wrong with that name?
It's inefficient.
This looks like it could get real ugly very soon. I feel like I should get out there and start. Ah, that power plant down there's ran out of power because it was mostly solar, I think.
I can sense the ground shaking. I estimate a few thousand creatures running at our
A
base.
few thousand, you say?
Very close. Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them. Base is under attack.
Ah, I give you more fences. Oh, bugger. Right, that is kind of holding.
One of our walls has been destroyed.
Oh, it's fine. It's over here I'm worried about. There's not quite the level of defense.
Threat neutralized.
This will buy us some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
Nope, I didn't mean to do that.
Downloading new blueprints so we can construct more advanced buildings and items. Build a communications hub as soon as possible.
Okay, let's remember to build some additional power plants for it. It consumes a lot of energy.
Repair everything.
There is a breach in our walls.
Oi, these wee guys are trying their luck. That wall doesn't seem to want to repair itself. Whatever. Let's add some layers. Just force them to fight their way through it a little bit. That might actually help us. It's slightly suboptimal, but it does the job.
The wind is picking up speed. Loose objects are starting to fly.
Well, that doesn't sound good. But did the base? The base is finished. Alright, it leveled up. Awesome.
Wind speed is at an exceptional high. Wind turbine efficiency is at maximum.
There we go. by the time... we'll never actually get to the point of maxing this out, I don't think, but I was curious to see whether or not I could fill it up in the time that I had. Alright.
Communications hub construction in progress. We can download all the technology blueprints that we need through this building's quantum entanglement template matrix.
It's a pity that we can't upload anything back to Earth. There's so much data to be gathered here. I can't wait to start collecting research specimens.
We will be able to share all of our research data as soon as the Rift Station is operational and the rift back to Earth has been opened. Let's focus on that first.
Alright. Building the comms hub. Reduce energy at plant biomass from destroyed foliage. Okay. Why not? Oh wow, that's very big. I think we maybe need to rethink how we built this base up if I'm going to plant one of those here.
Wind speed is returning back to typical values. Wind turbine efficiency returning to normal.
At least we're still producing more energy than we're burning at the moment, so that's good. Go for a wee wander. Oh, another geothermal vent. Oh, hello. I appreciate the use of the classic shotgun noise. Oh, whoops.
Communications hub construction finished. We can now use it to download new technologies.
Another geo... Right, all I'm finding is thermal vents out here. Oh, hello. I stand corrected. There's nothing out here but geothermal vents. There are also hostiles. Nice.
The communications hub is operational. We can use it to download new technologies.
We should start downloading new technologies as soon as possible. Our loadout for the rift jump included only some basic blueprints.
All right.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Oh, wow.
We have power shortages. Connect more power plants.
I'm working on it. Oh, I need an AI core here.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
All right then. And now, defend this bad boy. Nope, whoops, wrong button. I love that it's kind of scratching the it's kind of like the classic RTS thing of like building up your base and having more resource, but it's also kind of almost like the satisfactory thing. And I say that as somebody who doesn't really play those games, but like the ability to just start building and orchestrating your own base to do very specific things is kind of neat. Yes, you're right, I should have solar storage. It says this, I've literally got a solar panel in my house, and then I'm like, oh yeah, don't forget the battery. Right. A lot of research, oh good lord. Fire traps. There we go. I think I can only have two at once. Yeah, like I know, Dugu and Matthias, who work with me on the conference, they are both very into, they both quite enjoy. Well, I know Matthias in particular, I think, is a big Satisfactory guy. I think Dugu is as well. They were trying to convince me, I think I've got a copy of it, I think, on Steam, but I have not taken the plunge as yet. That is the wrong building. I've been meaning. I was meaning.
Now that the basic base setup is complete, we should start working on our primary objective, constructing an interplanetary rift station. It is going to take a long time to build, so we should start working on it as soon as possible.
That's true. It's a massive building with multiple components and pipeline connections for plasma fuel and coolant. It's going to be the central structure in our base, with multiple support buildings, so we should plan a lot of free space around it. Let's start by placing the foundation.
Place the foundation for the rift station. Plan a lot. Yeah, that's the building that was very, very large earlier. And oh, so that's what the other thing was you can potentially start using turbines you get from the water. Yeah. Clever. Okay. Right. This is a little awkwardly. I'm not happy with how I built my base now, but you know, best you can do. Hey, Rocket. How's it going? Right, I need to figure out where. I think we might have to deconstruct some of this in order to free up some space.
I'm detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
Yeah, this needs a huge amount of room.
The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great.
Construction of the Rift Station's foundation is in progress. Congratulations, Ashley. This milestone marks the beginning of the next chapter of our mission on this planet.
You sometimes sound a bit like Colonel Nordstrom. Do you know that?
I received additional instructions on how to motivate you and keep your spirit high during this mission.
Ammo storage.
Written by Colonel Nordstrom and revised by
Reduces
Admiral
ammunition for
von
defense
Blofeld.
towers.
Would you like me to read what I was instructed to tell you for this occasion?
Oh, please do, Mr. Riggs. This is exactly what I wanted to hear after traveling halfway through the galaxy.
Captain Novak, you were selected for the Rift Jump to Galatea 37 as an exceptional individual. You are amongst the elite of Earth's expeditionary forces. During your services with the Extraterrestrial Science Corps, you have time and again shown courage, bravery, and an unflinching willingness to sacrifice yourself to complete your objectives. You are destined.
Okay, that's a nice speech.
Doesn't
It
sound
sounds
good.
very uplifting. But they didn't read my bio very well.
What do you mean?
The sacrifice part.
Do you mean the Orion mission? You were working without me back then.
Yes, that and a few other things.
Do you want me to read further motivational pieces?
That's enough of Colonel Nordstrom. Let's skip the military pathos and stick to your original programming. We've got a planet to explore.
Roger that, Ashley. I am archiving all of the motivational speeches.
Oh, good. I don't think I could do with another motivational speech just yet. Good. Yeah, I'll just build an exit there. Not directly in front, it just seems a little bit too obvious. I just let them all in. Oh, hang on, did that actually biff the... It did. Oh, I can harvest that. I didn't realize that at first. Oh, a thermal vent now. You see, they tell me the base is under attack, and it's mostly just me getting myself into trouble.
The construction of the Rift Station Foundation has been completed. We need to construct all of the Rift Station components before we can start powering up the portal.
The Rift Station has three main components that require a lot of rare resources to be built. The fusion field accelerator requires enriched uranium. The hyperparticle condenser requires palladium. And the quantum gate stabilizer, which requires titanium. We haven't found any traces of these elements near our base.
These
Ow, 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 ow.
might not be present anywhere near our location. We should construct an orbital scanner to start scouting for interesting locations.
Oh, they are
around
actually
entire
attacking the
planet.
base.
It will allow us to establish precise coordinates for long-range rift jumps around the planet.
We don't have the required schematics to build an orbital scanner. We have to
I need to check
download
up the
orbital
north, I
scanning
think.
technology through the
So, yeah,
communications hub.
that's the one area of the map that we haven't properly defended, and it's the one part of the map that they subsequently tear into. Cheeky little AI core. All right. There we go. Right. So, I need to download the orbital scanning technology.
Research completed.
Ooh, flamer towers. All the towers. This is what I'm remembering now from XMorph Defense. They had lots of different towers that you could use in different contexts, and it was really, really nice. Oh, orbital scanning. That's actually the thing I need. Right, let's not try and build anything for a bit. Get our carbonium resources back up. Yeah, so like, the enemies in this aren't particularly smart, but it makes up for it just in the sheer volume of them. And like, you know, it's kind of the... I've been thinking a lot. I was actually talking about this, I think, on a stream a while back, like in defense of games with dumb AI that focus on volume rather than intelligence. Like, as somebody who really enjoys like Earth Defense Force, and in the last couple of years, I've kind of got into playing like Russo games as well, so like Dynasty Warriors and the like. Like I just finished playing Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, which I didn't think was as good as the last couple. They've kind of changed it a little bit so that the Hyrule Warrior games are becoming increasingly less Dynasty Warriors, and I'm like, actually, I kind of preferred when you did it the other way around. So oh, you know what? Quickly heal myself. Is there any way I can... Oh, shit. Actually, go back to base. Yeah, move the orbital scanning up to the front, because technically that's the thing I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm like, just do the other stuff first, it's fine. You know what? Yeah, heal up. Plenty of AI towers. I mean, what could possibly go wrong by overemphasizing AI towers? Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's not as fun a thing. Like, oh yeah, like AI hubs that use lots of energy. Like, yeah, what a difference a couple of years makes, huh? But if I shoot it, like I can't interact with it. But what if it accepts my bullets?
Is gathering near our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
Oh, now you tell me. Okay. Teleporting out of here. Time for more fences, because that's how I solve my defensive problems. Oh, there's an achievement, I'm assuming, for building a wall that's the equivalent of, like, the Great Wall of China or something. Over here's the problem now. Yep. Move. Where's the traps? Yep. Do we think we have enough?
An aggressive horde is amassing near our base.
I'm assuming the answer is no.
Construction blocked. Too many buildings of this type.
What? Nonsense.
Technology has been developed. The orbital scanner uses advanced technology and requires additional resources in order to be built. We need to gather a large amount of cobalt to construct.
Oh, there's a limit how many I can build.
It looks like we're missing another.
Oh, great.
piece
So
of
they're
equipment.
attacking that
This
base.
element isn't easy to find, so we'll need to download the cobalt handling technology and search for it with the geoscanner.
No, this one's fine. It's the other one they're attacking. Oh, hello.
It's getting cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain.
Alright, well, we actually kind of came out of that unscathed, and mostly because they attacked everything else except for the thing that I actually built up to
It's raining.
defend.
It will decrease the output from solar panels until it stops.
Right, everything's repaired here. Find cobalt using the geoscanner. Right. So we need the cobalt in order to build the orbital scanner, I guess.
Research completed.
Wait, hang on. Ammo store, yep. Hang on, how do you use... Find... download the orbital scanning technology. Find cobalt using the
Looks
geoscanner.
like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Interesting. We should go and investigate that area.
Yeah, I'm not quite... Ah, hey, Carl, how you doing? Alright, maybe we should go and... Oh, what the heck is that? Is that just where I teleported from last? Once you have the cobalt handling, you can mine cobalt and build it. Right, okay, cool. I wasn't... Sometimes I find the instructions aren't immediately obvious to me as to what I'm supposed to do. There we go.
This looks like a nest of some sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
We have to destroy it to stop further attacks. Let's be quick about it.
This should stop them from gathering in
Nice.
this area and improve our chances of survival.
Oh, hang on a minute. So I need to
That's
make sure I
one
get the
less thing to worry
cobalt, which
about.
means I should
The rain is over.
Go
This
back and-
operation is returning back to normal.
reset it. There we go. No, Buff, and I appreciate the guidance sometimes because it's like, how am I supposed to do that bit? Like, it is, there's sort of, it sometimes feels like there's like just a level of tutorialization that's slightly missing, which, you know, it rewards you for kind of just going in and smashing it out, but at the same time, it's a little annoying at times when I'm like, hang on, I'm supposed to do what now? Right, let's go back here. Oh wow, there's still a huge amount of this level that I have just not explored at all. Another vent. Shotgun! Oh, you can. Oh, so you can do the research from anywhere. Research. Ah, okay. Cool. Thanks for that. I thought you still had to do it via the building. Oh, hello. You're new. Let me destroy you in the name of science. I have hit the end of the map.
Uranium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Well, we've actually ran out of storage space. That's pretty nuts. There's something nearby. I'm hearing some... It's a very aggressive plant. Oh, hello. Oh god, there's a lot of them now. I think I woke up the neighborhood. Let's just retreat back out, I think. There we go. Cobalt handling in 2, 1.
New technology.
Boom.
My sensors are picking up an underground cobalt deposit nearby. I've marked its approximate location on your map. We should go there and search for it with a geoscanner.
It's not that close, really. We should craft some better equipment before we try to venture out that far.
Okay, that's neat. What do I want? Armory. So, all right, okay, so I've got everything there that I could
Research
want.
completed.
And then I need to start. We need cobalt for that research. Energy relay system. Transfers energy between pylons and can effectively connect separate energy grids. Lovely. Love me some of that. What does this one do? Biomass energy. Make use of the biomass they gather in their mission and energy production. Well, okay then. I don't know if it's smart going out for a wander at this point, given...
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
At the rate that we're harvesting ironium, I don't really need that at the moment, but... Yeah, I was just about to say, like... Oh no, I think that's just due to the... asteroid flying over. But yeah, I am conscious of going out at night to go and find what I'm looking for. Let's wake up the neighborhood. Ooh. Oh, crap. No, I wasn't worried about time of day for the hostility, just like being able to see where the hell I'm going. You've unlocked a unique item. Is that... Okay, so hang on. That's a shotgun. I've got a blaster there, but then... That's a slightly better blaster. And then... Shotgun. That's virtually identical. Oh, slightly better shotgun. Alright, fine. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Oh, hello. Right. Cool, I have drones.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Alright, so I can see now on the map where I'm supposed to be going versus where I was going. I was just wandering around with the scanner going, I'm just going to find cobalt randomly. It's like, oh no, that's not how it works. There is a point on the map where it's telling me to go. Like, all the way down there. Carl, you still having a lot of headaches then with your stream? Is it just Twitch, or is your internet in general just giving you a hard time? Don't know if you're still there, but oh, that's gonna piss everything off, it seems. Oh, that's new. Get out of here. Run. That was a terrible idea.
Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed.
What are those things? They're new. Shit. Well, we killed some of them.
A tower has been destroyed.
Craft me a sword, please.
Completed.
I need a fresh sword. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna equip the other guns just as a backup. There we go. Yeah, dual wielding shotguns. Why didn't I think of that before?
A building has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
Oh, you're a big baddie. Some sort.
is full. Build more storage facilities.
Right now, building storage facilities isn't exactly like my primary concern.
Ashley, now that you've got practice with using the geoscanner, you can use it to search for hidden resource deposits, geothermal vents, or
I like
any
that I can
other
just get it.
underground
Let's just
anomalies.
repair everything that I
It's
had.
going to be very useful. We could at least scan the area around our base with it. Who knows what's hiding under our feet?
It is also capable of finding hidden underground alien life forms.
Then we should definitely check the area around our base with it.
Yeah, we are really hemorrhaging energy right now, which is an interesting
we now
problem.
have enough cobalt to construct the orbital scanner. Also, be mindful of this building's energy consumption. We should probably build some additional.
Oh, I
power
did it. Oh, I
plants
found
and
enough
improve
cobalt.
our energy storage
Must be from
capacity
killing those guys.
before connecting it to the power grid.
Uh-oh. I'm still keen to go back and make good on that thing I was trying to harvest earlier. Where is it? It's up here. See if I can do it this time.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position.
Not now.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage
Chainsaw, you say?
facilities.
Oh, we've got another incoming attack. The sword. Oh, which one? Oh no, that's both of my swords because I found one of my old swords as well. But we'll have a backup sword just in case. Make sure that's all repaired. Yep, this is all fine. Oh, needs a wee bit of repairing. Ah, this means they're going to come after all this, aren't they? Construct the orbital scanner building. Right, hang on. Let's go back. Because they're going to attack in a minute.
Orbital scanner construction is in progress. But before we start jumping off to different parts of the planet, we should build the necessary local research facilities. The communications hub can only help us with downloading already developed technologies back from Earth. Still, one of the main reasons why we came here is to conduct research and to learn about the environment that we encounter here.
We can research new technologies based on samples of alien life forms.
Flamer tower.
Alien
Now we're
substances that
talking.
We encounter if we construct the Alien Research Laboratory building. The Alien Research Laboratory is a complex structure and requires multiple schematics in order to be built. Download the necessary technologies using
Although
the
I don't actually have the
communications hub.
resources, I don't think, for it.
Danger.
So-
Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight. These towers cannot shoot without ammunition. Build a tower ammo factory to start
Yep,
producing
that's
ammunition.
exactly what I was just
We can
thinking.
also
I have
expand
built
our
something
ammunition
that
reserves
doesn't
for both
work.
your guns and the towers by building ammunition storages.
Tower ammo factory.
not enough ammunition to operate defensive towers. Base is
I
under
know.
attack.
Alright, oh, okay, we handled that. Okay, so now go back to the base. You know what, this, oh god, if we keep having to, oh no, I forgot, I don't have to do this now, do I?
Research completed.
Right, so I want alien research and liquid resources. Liquid resource handling. This requires headquarters level 3 to be built. Alright.
Orbital scanner construction finished. Planetary geomapping.
Yeah, I should probably
procedure
build some
in
fences, you're
progress.
right.
Searching for traces of your
I'm just like, I don't know why, but any base that isn't my main base, I'm like, fences? Why do we need fences? Right, so...
Headquarters
Strong
upgrade in
attack.
progress. This will attract a lot of attention.
We have some time before the attack. Let's strengthen our defenses.
Then head to the other one and make sure that's got a bit of fencing around it. No, that's not working. Better than a punch in the face. Oh, they are coming from the north, you're right, I missed that. And the south. They're hitting us from all angles. I have so much resource that I don't know what to do with it, so let's just build layer after layer of fences.
My sensors are picking up multiple groups of hostile creatures approaching our base.
And
Okay, we're ready for them.
the station's out of power. What just happened? Because it's late at night and we seem to have just ran out of all energy.
Base
Great.
is under attack.
Shit. Gotta do it all myself now, I think.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Chainsaw is good, you were right.
Tower destroyed.
One of our portals has been destroyed.
Ah, right, so that's the one headache of the...
There is a breach in our walls.
A building has been destroyed.
Yeah, they're completely wiping out that base in the middle of the map, but
Base is under attack.
it is keeping them preoccupied from the main base, so that's small grace.
Tower destroyed.
Yeah, I can't teleport there now, can I? Proceeding on fire. Bing donuts.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Threat neutralized.
This will buy us some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
The improved headquarters building can support more communication hubs. If we want to download new technologies faster, then we should construct as many of them as possible.
Some buildings don't have enough
come on.
power. Base is under attack.
All right. There we go. Oh, it repairs the base, but it doesn't repair the... Did this base have fences? I don't think it did. This was the one I didn't build fences around. Yeah, because this one's fine. Oh, we've completely bled that dry, I believe. How's our research going? Also, now I should be able to download, yeah. Oh, what else does it need? Oh, yeah. Oh, that hasn't finished, right. Oh, it was destroyed, it wasn't completed. Doesn't seem like it wants to repair itself, though. Yep, please repair. I don't know. Ah, well, never mind. Put that there. Liquid resources is still... Oh, that's paused. Is that because... What was... Ah, there was a message there, I missed it. Upgrade or build more communication hubs to increase download speeds.
It's rising.
Oh, the communication hub is out of power, and so that's why... Shit! And it's still early in the morning.
It's raining. It will decrease the output from solar panels until it stops.
There we go. That's small improvement. I need more power. There we go. Now we're downloading. Look at all that renewable energy. If it weren't for how we're completely just fracking the fuck out of the planet, this would be quite noble. Well, look at this, aren't we great? Like, actually.
A new new technology has been developed.
There we
New
go.
buildings are available for construction.
Research completed.
Now give me the alien research and prioritize that, please. Yeah, we are now producing so much energy we don't know what to do with it.
The rain is over.
I mean, can't trust the sun all that much. I mean, I can, well, like I said, we have a solar panel on this house. And that's fine because, you know, we're in England, or at least southeast England, where the sun hits us more, whereas in Scotland, everyone's just like, no, 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 we're just going to use watts of wind. Watts of wind energy. I really like that actually, because even though they built quite a lot of wind farms up in Scotland, and I know some people are like really against it. They're like, you know, it's because it's. I think like they're not that offensive to look at, though naturally I think you need to be sensible about where you deploy them, you know. I kind of like particularly like along freeways and stuff like that. In Scotland, you can be driving along and there'll be wind farms next to it, and I'm like, yeah, that seems like a sensible place to put it.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
There we go. Come on, come on. Still not enough. Keep producing energy. All right. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, geez, right. Okay, hang on. So after I was saying I got a couple of emails right as I came on stream, I'm gonna bear with me as I quickly open up my inbox. I feel like I should be paying attention to what just came in. Actually, it would make more sense if I just read it off my phone. Okay, meeting on Monday with a potential new client. Geez, okay. Email storage is full, yeah. No, actually, sadly, that's and another avenue of potential work cropping up. One of the things about these avenues, though, it's excuse me, it's interesting, but you kind of look at it and go, all right, well, we'll just wait and see what comes of it, you know. It's very rare that you actually get that it just immediately. One of the things that happens is it's just a long conversation. So like one of them was literally somebody who we've been trying to find a way to work together for a good year or so. It hasn't manifested yet, but we're nearly there, sort of thing. And it's like, okay, we'll keep plugging away at this, and then if it happens, it happens, you know, which would be great. Yep, yep. Can't get past the things. Just produce me more power. Whole base is now very weird in its construction, but it maybe we'll learn next time.
A new technology.
Okay, we've got all the necessary technologies downloaded. This building requires a supply of clean water to operate. It would be best to place it close to a pool of mud or sludge that we can filter.
So we want to build it over here.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Alien research laboratory construction in progress.
Fantastic. I can't wait for it to be built. This building is going to open up a whole new range of possibilities
This
for us.
adds to
If I
all
had a
sorts
base
of
like that on
challenges now
Orion, I
with
wouldn't have
building
lost my arm
bases
back
in
then.
this region.
How did that happen?
I got careless while searching for Anorix crystals. I found a fascinating growth anomaly that was transforming all of its surroundings. I've never seen anything like that, so I had to take a sample. I was shielded inside a recon suit, but when I grabbed the crystal with my hand, it just went through it. My entire arm was infected.
Why didn't you use a bioscanner to take the sample?
They only work in conjunction with a lab like this. I didn't have a base on Orion or a mech suit to build one.
I am sorry to hear that, Ashley, and I am glad that we got paired together. I will not allow something like that to happen to you.
Okay, let's not get too emotional about that. If you look at it from a different perspective, I got an enhanced biomechanical arm replacement and I still got the sample.
Oh yeah, there was a research thing I wanted to get, wasn't there?
Completed.
The energy relay system, that was... Oh, we might as well just leave it as is, because the order that they're coming in will be fine. Ooh. Oh no, I can't do that yet. Because it needs cobalt, and I don't. That'll do.
Alien research laboratory construction finished. We
Place
have
a
to supply
pump
it
in
with
the
clean
liquid.
water to keep it operational. You can produce clean water by placing a pump in any type of liquid and delivering it to a water filtering plant for processing.
Liquid pump.
Connect the output from the water filtering plant to the alien research laboratory using pipes.
Using pipes. No, no, that actually did turn into a junction. Oh no, it looks like it needs... Yep. Place a pump in the liquid. Right, supply energy, construct a water filter. Connect the water filtering plant to the alien research lab with a pipeline. Oh, right, I've done it the wrong way around. Shit. Nope. The lights just turned off. That time of night. There we go.
Finally!
There we go.
The Alien Research Lab is operational. We can start gathering research samples and scanning the local flora and fauna. We can use the bioscanner to begin collecting samples without destroying the environment. It's the safest and most efficient way to advance our research. This is so exciting! We can finally start working on the thing that we came here to do.
Ashley, don't forget that our primary objective is to establish a two-way portal back to Earth to enable human colonization of Galatea 37.
Don't forget, our long-term plan is to raise this place to the ground and then take over another one.
And to minimize the damage done to the local ecosystem by future colonists.
Minimizing damage to the local ecosystem is listed at the end of the official list of priorities of this mission.
I'm the only human on this planet. I can set my own list of priorities.
The planetary geomapping procedure is in progress, calculating coordinates for possible rift jump locations. The process will soon be completed. Orbital scanner geomapping procedure finished. We have gathered a lot of very useful information about the planet and found traces of rare elements in multiple...
Right, so hang on, so...
locations around the globe. One of Galatea's continents appears to be a barren desert that has been scorched by intense radiation and very intense solar activity. These harsh conditions are most probably caused by the high condensation of radioactive elements like uranium or thorium. Our scans have located a safe rift jump location for an initial scouting mission.
All right. And so, right, so there we go. Okay. So now, radioactive desert reconnaissance. One of the largest continents is a barren radioactive desert. Orbital scanning indicates the presence of the heavy elements such as uranium and thorium. Scout the area in search of potential sources of nuclear fuel. And of course, uranium is what we need to get the fusion fueled reactor. Okay, so... I think, right, so that's basically the end of like that first phase of the campaign, as it were, in order to kind of reach that point. Woofed. Okay. Oh. That was a lot for like one first mission, right? I mean, technically we did the prologue as well, but like that was still a lot of game, you know? I think I'll only probably stay on for another 20-30 minutes and then retire, because I've got, well, I got a busy day ahead of me tomorrow. But oh, here we go. So now we're in a new environment and we start all over again. Oh yeah, but I've got the... Can now find resource.
Rift jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress.
Oh, that... Oh, those crystals damage me.
Radiation in this area is very high. It would kill most living organisms from Earth.
My standard radiation
Big
shielding
ants.
can withstand these levels of exposure without any damage.
That's my favorite.
However, if the background radiation is so high in this area, then we can expect much more intense sources of gamma particles. These could pose a serious threat.
The
Hence,
protective atmosphere
gamma.
is also very thin in this area. UV radiation from the sun could pose a real threat. No wonder this area looks like a desert. We'll have to improve environmental shielding on our structures before setting up a larger outpost in this area.
Ashley, we should gather more data about this area. We can later use the readings from my sensors to develop improved radiation and UV shielding for both my armor and our structures.
Okay, let's try to scout as much area as possible to feed your sensors with enough data.
Titanium has been detected in a large zone of intense volcanic
Oh, I
activity.
totally missed.
The orbital scanner has been providing some strange readings from this area, with temperatures ranging from 800 to 100 Kelvin.
There we
On
go.
top of that, it is entirely impossible to get any sensible magnetic field readings from this area. We were able to find a safe rift jump location within the volcanic zone. However, you should expect extreme environmental conditions.
All of these locations contain extreme environmental hazards and unknown species of creatures. We should upgrade our equipment as much as we can before venturing out into these new biomes.
Nope. Where's the...
Outpost construction in progress. This building is a local version of our headquarters. It will allow me to reconstruct whenever I am destroyed. And it has a permanent rift station that we can rift jump to at any time.
It will also allow us to automatically transfer all of the resources that are mined in this location back to our HQ, even if we're not present in this location. We can construct a network of such outposts around the planet to build up our economy. It's the only way to acquire enough resources to construct the Rift Station and all of its components.
Be mindful of where we place these buildings, though. Our headquarters have a capacity limit of how many outposts we can support at once. So whenever there is no use for an outpost,
I've already got a building limit for that.
And recycle the resources that were used to build it.
Tense sunburn. The sun is burning our armor and structures. Hopefully this will not last long.
Jeez. I will stay here for a minute. Jeez, oh.
The sun's activity is decreasing. Heat and radiation levels are returning back to normal.
Well, looks like we need to work on that research.
Is under attack. One of our buildings is sinking in quicksand.
Oh, what? Oh, that's quicksand. Okay, fine. So don't build. Oh yes, go back and have a look at the research. Ooh, geothermal power plant. Yep, let's research that, please. Nuclear energy. Alright, we'll find it later. Ah, okay, and you can also learn to build on quicksand. That's interesting. Good to know. Let's get some more.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Energy pylons, that lets you connect a lot of energy between long distances. I'm going to assume that's not going to work between portals, right? So it's not like I'm going to be able to steal energy from like level 1 into level 2, but we can at least work towards something there. Alright, that bad boy is actually producing energy, it's just not producing enough.
I'm detecting a new species of creatures that have very unusual movement characteristics.
That sounds very interesting. The creatures in this biome are unlike
That sounds
anything that we've
very
seen before.
interesting.
Let's go to its suggested location and try to learn more about it.
That sounds very interesting. Odds are it will try to kill me. Oh well, that is a minor headache I need to work around. Maybe just move them somewhere else, because they're like, oh yeah, I can teleport back to my base, but it's actually really hard to get to it. I need to figure out how to produce enough energy basically survive the night. During the night, we're not getting enough solar, but then at night we're going to get an during the day we're going to get an astronomical amount of solar energy.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
No, no. There we go, look at that. Energy coming through the roof now. More energy than I know what to do.
I'm tracking a meteor shower on a collision course with us. These rocks can do some serious damage.
Oh, God.
Evasive maneuvers, Mr. Riggs. Not in our base.
Bloody hell. Repair, 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 repair.
Our buildings is being pulled in by quicksand.
Is the quicksand shifting? Or am I just going crazy? How's the game? But the game's good. I'm quite enjoying it. There's like, you know, as we kind of discussed throughout, it's this mishmash of like different genres coming together in a way that's quite satisfying. That said, it is quite easy to lose.
It's damaging our base.
I think it's quite easy to lose track of things that you're doing, or like how to achieve something.
Rock rain is over.
Doesn't
That was intense.
really communicate that very well, which I would definitely say is like one of the issues with the game, is that it's, you know, it's like, oh hey,
One of our buildings is sinking in quicksand.
I know, you know, the game's telling me like, oh, you need to go and build one of these, but quite often how to do that is not made
Uranium
clear.
storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Oh, they usually spawn. Oh, right. Okay, so the meteor shower spawns on me. Right. I was gonna say, because that seemed quite unfair. That I'll be out for a wander or something, and then it's like, oh yeah, like my base is just gonna get fucking totaled. Oh shit. Nope.
One of our buildings is being pulled in by quicksand.
So it does feel a little harsh.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
So much micromanaging that you forget the main mission. Well, not quite. More just, I think particularly the onboarding is pretty rough. And so it is a little difficult to sort of like determine what is it I'm actually, like how do I achieve certain things that the game is telling me about? Oh yeah, this weapon is not the one for it. I'm so glad I put that artillery on the other side of the hill.
Base is under attack.
Oh god. Oh, some of them got round. So yeah, Hey, LB, how's it going? Yeah, there's something definitely here, and I can see how it's managed to, you know, persist on. It doesn't have the, so I said at the start of the stream, right, that I quite liked, so this is EXOR, who are based in Poland, if I remember right. I really liked the last game they made. Was it XMorph Defense, which was sort of a top-down space shooter with a tower defense thing. So you can see an awful lot of that DNA here. Here there's a lot more about base building and resource management in a way that there wasn't in
It looks like an earthquake
XMorph.
is coming.
Oh god, what now? And so the game just fucking hits you with everything.
It's an earthquake. It's going to seriously damage all buildings near its epicenter.
And so I feel like it's definitely fun, but it feels sometimes like it's throwing an awful lot at me.
This creature. It has a very dense and thick carapace, yet it moves very swiftly over sand.
Oh.
We should study this species further.
I can sense a few of these creatures in this area.
Study this species further. Is that code for go and kill it a bunch?
Let's pass this creature's characteristics to the orbital scanner and look for a location where we can find more of them.
Affirmative, Ashley. We should have some results available shortly. Orbital scanning completed.
It feels like, and I'd be curious to try and play this on my Steam Deck. It feels like a game that I could probably sit
Can go there to study it further.
and play a whole bunch of it on my Steam Deck and just chip away at it and gradually build up my own little bases and complete tasks, and then like gradually build up all my defenses, all my resource gathering and stuff. I think I just need to find my groove with it. But like I say, there's definitely, there's something to it for sure.
Emitting a lot of gamma radiation. Try not to stand too close to them, or they will damage my armor.
Yes, I'm aware. Can you really damage these, can you? Uh-oh. I kind of like how all the alien designs look like I've kind of seen them somewhere else.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Shotgun towers.
Blueprints are available for crafting.
So yeah, this looks like the sort of place that I would actually want to build. A power plant. And then build a relay tower that sends all that energy back to the other base. Yeah, like it is. Yeah, so this game, I remember this game coming out. Yeah, it came out in 2021 originally. So like the key that I just got now is for like the deluxe edition, which they've just released, because this game's had like they've done a bunch of free content for it, new biomes, new weapons, new all sorts, and then also there's been like paid expansions as well. So the version they gave me, the key that they gave me was to access everything, which is kind of neat. Oh, you know what? I also need. So it feels like there's a kind of steep learning curve to it, and you know, shout out to Boffin who's been in the chat most of tonight, who's sort of like walked me through a lot of it. Because like I said, I think there's just parts of it that are still, the onboarding hasn't been immediately obvious. Right, now the problem is I really need to place one of these, but I've ran out of fucking space. Tower behind wall should be okay, because they can still shoot
like the dust storm is
over
over.
it, and I've left the teleporter there so I can teleport between the two. Now I just need to see how long it's going to take to build. Alright, that energy pylon's up, and this one still has a little while to go, and then
Research completed.
need more cobalt. Oh yeah, I'm already studying that one. Acid towers, that seems overkill. Yeah, the onboarding and clarification of objectives is feedback we've been giving them for ages. Yeah, it feels like that first mission that we literally spent like 2 hours playing on, or like an hour and a half to 2 hours playing on the stream, that could have been three or four shorter missions that just very much teach me very specific aspects of like energy consumption, how to start upgrading, and even if it's like you end the mission with the current level as it is, and then you start at a new checkpoint or something. I don't know, it feels like, and it could be more directed as to like how to build your base and where to build the base and stuff. So it feels like there's lots of little things that could have been done to make that a bit clearer. Now these turrets are all horribly placed, but you know, whatever. So this base, because it's also night time, well, we're about to hit sunrise, so it'll get a lot more solar. But it's currently hemorrhaging energy, but hopefully when that kicks in 3 seconds, we'll start seeing a lot more energy come through. Yes, there we go. Because now it's transmitting energy from the other location. If we can stockpile some more energy. I like when it does those quick saves. That's my brain telling me, oh, this is about to get worse. Something bad's about to happen. Resources. Nope, that's another asteroid, I think. Oh, hello. This is one of those ones that invites every monster in proximity.
Wall destroyed.
Oh no. by doing that
Tower destroyed.
has led to them attacking
One of
the
our
power
energy
station that I
vehicles
just
has
set
been
up.
Destroyed.
One of our portals has been destroyed.
Jesus, just laying waste to the whole thing down there. Not my smartest of moments, I have to admit.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Yep, I hear ya.
Base is under attack.
Well, that wasn't my finest moment. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. I am going to call it there for the evening. I have been playing quite a bit of this game now, and a good time to call it there. So yeah, like I'm kind of I'm happy that I've came back and actually gave this a shot. One of the things I'm curious to do is try and play it on my Steam Deck off stream a little bit, because one of the things about XMorph actually was very good at being able to hop between, and I played that exclusively on the Switch. I was able to hop between the top-down shooting and the building quite easily on the Switch, and that wasn't really an issue. I'd be curious to see what this game plays like on a controller versus mouse and keyboard, because mouse keyboard the whole time tonight, and that seemed to make more sense to me because there was a lot of base building and everything else. But I wonder how it feels when you just stick it in a control. I'd also be curious at some point, for if other folk have the game, we try doing it in a multiplayer, because apparently I think the co-op multiplayer is actually new. They've only just put that into the game recently. And as you can see, yeah, like there's all these different DLCs that they've added, and like there's like all these different things like survival, and I think different biomes that you can now load into all are part of the DLC that they've added to the game over the last little while. But yeah, that was interesting enough. I think, well, I need to come back and finish. I need to keep going with Resident Evil. That's probably the game I need to stream. I also was technically streaming Silent Hill F over on the other channel, and since I've started, I've just decided I'm going to be streaming on the main channel going forward, because the Plus channel's kind of winding down and getting ready to die. I don't know, I might just finish playing Silent Hill F off stream, because I don't think that many people were that fussed about it. But yeah, curious what your thoughts are for that. Right, oh goodness, yeah. So judging by my emails, we might have another meeting tomorrow. It's all going to come together. So it'll give us work to do. It'll pay the bills. That's the hope. That's the dream. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Been great to chat to folk. Boffin, thanks for your help. Also, I'm going to have a look for the resources that you were talking about. I didn't realize that they had posted about this game much. Oh, I believe, have you been tagging in? Who's been tagging me? Oh god, there's lots of tagging in the Discord server tonight. Okay, right, so it wasn't yourself that tagged me in the Discord server. Right, I will go and have a look for these things, the links on this game, and check it out, because it sounds like I can go and add it to the... I was literally writing the chapter on Flowfield on Pathfinding in Goal State, and I'm finding all these industry examples to put into the chapter. So the way that, for those of you who are looking forward to Goal State, the way that I write an awful lot of the chapters is I give you the theory, I give you some worked example, and then it's like, here's a bunch of games that actually use this tech and why they used it, or here's the problems that game had to work around when using that tech. So yeah, this gives me another one to write in for the segment on expanding on kind of traditional kind of UCS and Dijkstra's into Flowfield Pathfinding. All right, awesome. Have a good one, everyone. I'll hopefully be back. I might try and get on and play some Resident Evil over the weekend. But yeah, in the meantime, have a great evening, have a great Friday, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.